How you feeling? Kamala, baby. All right, hey, so I have to promote this live everywhere, so I'm gonna have to. I feel energized. I mean, I cried. I don't know if any of you saw my Instagram live, but I cried. So I understand feeling sad, but this is ultimately gonna be good. No, the nominee. I mean, he just endorsed he just endorsed her, so it'll be her if she wants it. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna push this live everywhere, and so sorry, y'all are a little. Harris Buttigieg is interesting. Where is it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna look in just a second. Okay. Okay. Hi, Keith. Been late watching your videos. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much, Julius. Harris Buttigieg. All right. Who are you all thinking? Who do you think? All right. Let's just assume Kamala is our nominee, which I am 100%. I'm totally for. I've loved her from the beginning. I think she is an underrated talent. Who do we think is going to be the best VP for Kamala? Yeah, I feel like yes. So I'm always a positive individual, and I was a little nervous. I just did not see where the path was, and I was waiting for us to get the information. Hero only because of the electoral, like it gives us a shot at winning. Like Pennsylvania would be very much in the bag. All right, I'm just gonna post this on my story. I'm live on my YouTube talking about all of this. YouTube. All right, one second. Sorry, I promise. It's like I guess I could do all this stuff ahead of time before going live, but actually no, you need the link to be able to post it. So I guess I could just like tell people to just go to the link, but whatever. Okay, so that's not gonna work. I'm a bit stunned. He actually did it. I will say this. So part of the reason why, because it was so clear that it just felt like there wasn't a path for him. And I was like, I cannot believe I always thought Joe Biden was a good man. And I couldn't believe that he wasn't giving us a chance to win. Yeah, who here, I want to see in the chat, who here is voting blue no matter who the nominee is? I want to see raise hands, give me a blue heart. Who here is voting for the Democratic nominee, regardless of who it is, because that is the stakes of this election, is we cannot be picky. Whoever it is so much better than Donald Trump. Yeah, let's see those blue hearts and hands raised. Yes. Because we are the party of equality. We're the party of the working people. We are the party that looks forward, not back. And we're the other party who actually wants to defend and uplift democratic values. And that is what is at stake in this election. My hand's raised. My hand is raised. All right. Do you want to check in on the news and see what people are saying? Yeah, we are the project we are running against Project 2025. I will tell you this. The person I am telling you this. Donald Trump is pissed right now. He is pissed. He thought, whether it was true or not, he thought he was be the presumptive, or whatever it's called, when you're president-elect. Not happening. Donald Trump is going to have to run a real race. Oh, he's pissed. No, Travis, you have to read this Atlantic article, because it's very long, but it's great. And they constructed all of their data, all of their messaging around making the contrast that Donald Trump is strong, Donald Trump has virality, and Joe Biden is weak and infirm. And that is all out the window now. That is all out the window. So this is a huge problem for Donald Trump. It's a huge problem for Donald Trump. And I love that we're taking away any sort of bump he's going to get from that convention is gone. I don't know about you. I have processed my feelings. I felt sad. I felt happy. I felt a little confused. But yes, exactly. That final buzzer. Exactly. Who's too old now, bitch? Who's the old one now, bitch? Exactly. Oh my gosh. Who's the old one now? Oh my God. I have to tweet that. Donald Trump just became the old person in the race. That's great. Yeah, that next debate is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Here, let me just change this. Get a little bit bigger here. The VP, I don't know. Who do you want to be VP? Pete? All right, let's make a poll. I can do a poll on this. I'm going to put down the options I see right now is Pete or Shapiro. All right, there you go. The poll is up. Pete in the lead, baby. Woo! Okay, here's how this works. So we don't know. It's like it's never happened before. So we have no idea how this works. Cinema for VP. Okay, Freddie, troll. So I don't know. How do you think this should work? We've never done this. This has never happened before. Joe Biden could have been the nominee. No one could make him drop down. No one. And he did this because he believed that he could not win, that he thought it was time for a younger person to get in there and take the fight to Donald Trump. And that's how this happened. It looks like Pete is in the lead with 75% of the vote. With 52 votes. Wow. Myers, LOL, Chris. All right. But everyone, for the first time ever, I don't know about you, but I have been sick of living through history. But this is the first time where I'm like, hey, Siri, stop. Siri, shut up. Siri's messing up my flow. This is the first time where I'm feeling like, all right, this isn't some history. I don't mind living through this history. You know? I'm here for this shit. I feel enthusiastic. Because I don't know who the nominee is going to be, but I'll tell you this, as I forget what your name was, said earlier, Donald Trump is now the old man in the race. Keith, what interesting times we live in. Biden is one of the best presidents of decades. Yes. Can we just get a quick round of applause for President Joe Biden, chat? Because not only did President Joe Biden give us some of the best progressive legislation in a generation since LBJ, he also is a patriot. This is a patriotic thing he just did. So let's just remember that. Joe Biden, this is like a fable. It's like the One Ring, Lord of the Rings. Normally what happens is like power consumes all good men. That's what Lord of the Rings is about. I've actually been using this analogy. And the One Ring represents power. You never want to give it up. Joe Biden just did one of the hardest things in the world to do. He said, I'm going to let go of power in order to make sure our country succeeds. And that is why Joe Biden is such a good president and a good man. It's very, very rare. I mean, it's literally why January 6th happened, because Donald Trump is incapable of doing it. And that is the reason why I always thought he was a good president, because this is truly country before party. Country before power. Whew. All right, let's check how that tweet's doing. I'm gonna minimize myself. Okay. I can't wait to see Kamala Harris destroy. Oh wait, I always say that wrong. Whatever. Donald Trump just became the old man in the race. Let's check it on Threads. Threads usually does better. I agree. Biden is a very good president, human being. Yes. Raskin needs to be on the Supreme Court. Agreed. All I can say is I'm scared. Fawn, don't be scared. Be excited. This is We needed something to shake up the race. I'm sorry, baby. We were heading towards disaster. I wasn't going to say it because I believe that how you think is where you end up, but all signs pointed to that wasn't a situation we could work our way out of. We couldn't organize our way out of the situation we found ourselves in. And this is giving us a shot to win. Now, we are not going to sail through to victory, okay? I need everyone on this live stream to be committed now, between now and November, to do everything you can in your power to make sure that Democrats are elected up and down the ballot, okay? And whoever our nominee is, let's not get picky, because Joe Biden just gave us a big gift to shake up this election, and we needed this. I'm sorry, we needed this. And if you're scared, I understand being scared. But don't just be scared. Be scared and start to do something about it, because we actually have an opportunity now. The race has changed. The dynamics of this race have changed in a big way. Now, we don't know where this is going to, how this is going to, where this is going to wind up. But we do know that the dynamics of who is in this race is more in our favor now. The electorate has always wanted. The electorate, now I'm not saying Democrats and Republicans, the electorate writ large has been saying over and over again, America, we just want someone who are not these two candidates. Give us someone who is not these two candidates. And we are giving them that. And do not underestimate how powerful that is. Okay, Stephen, this is coming up a lot. Keith, how can Harris ensure she's on the ballot in all states? So here's the thing. No one is on the ballot. None of our nominee is not on the ballot yet because we have not nominated Joe Biden. That's why this time was so critical. That is Republican fear-mongering that they're pushing around to try to make it seem like it was not possible. Joe Biden's not on the ballot. How can Joe Biden be on the ballot when he's not our nominee yet? He's our presumptive nominee. The reason why we meet at the Democratic National Convention every 4 years is to nominate our candidate. And when our candidate is nominated, then they can get on the ballot. So there is no problem with us nominating our candidate now, nominating a different candidate. We haven't nominated them. He just has the delegates. He's now released them. It's a sample ballot. It's not a ballot. Where should we give money today as a show of enthusiasm and support? What's the best way? That's a great question. I don't know. I think hold off. Don't give any money yet, because I think we will know soon who to give money to. By the way, I was invited, y'all, I was invited a week and a half ago to be a creator. I was invited as a creator to go to the Democratic National Convention, and I accepted, not knowing how this was going to happen. So I might be going to the most historic Democratic National Convention ever, which is wild. Oh, they did? I don't get those emails. Ashley. All right, let's see what people are saying online. I just want to see this. Okay. Sellers. All right, do you want, have you guys seen what, all right, looks like Pete won the poll. So if it were up to this chat, Pete would be the VP. Okay, Joe Biden. Joe Biden said this about his, my fellow Democrats. I've decided not to accept the nomination to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as a party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. It's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support, why am I crying, and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee for our party. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. I'm just getting... waves of like emotion. I was just so scared we were going to lose. I feel very excited. I was really terrified we were going to lose in November. Thank you, Brady. So I'm like feeling a lot of relief. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling sad because I think Joe is such a great guy. And it's just suck. It had to come to this, but so it's like a lot of conflicting emotions. And I'm sorry that I'm not sorry I'm having them on camera. I just guess that's just what it is when you are on camera during moments. But looks like Ariana Grande is with Kamala. We must do this for Joe. Yes, we are all in this together. Yes, this is an emotional moment for sure. It's so emotional. Amy, it is so emotional. Keith Everett is such an alpha that he can cry. Huge respect. Thank you. I'm amazed I learned about Joe today from your Insta. Wow, Sean. That's crazy. You learned from me. Steven, I'm with you. Excited and hopeful. Yes. I've seen Senators Biden since I was a child. It's okay for him to be yeah, I agree. Yes, this is going to yes. I like this is going to knock listen, Trump has had a lot of luck up until this past convention. He's had a lot of luck. Thank you, Chris. He's had a lot of luck. And his luck ran out during that convention because he was an idiot. J.D. Vance is one of the worst presidential picks in modern times. Now, we haven't talked about that because we've been talking about everything else. And this is another reason why this is awesome, that we're finally moving past this fucking moment, because we can put the full ire on Donald Trump, which we're going to do, and I have been doing, but the party's been in flux, and that's okay. But J.D. Vance is a terrible vice presidential pick. He does not expand his base. He doubles down on his extremism. He's not going to win Ohio. I mean, he was going to win Ohio anyway, so he doesn't do anything. And J.D. Vance, in a lot of ways, is more extreme than Trump. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. So that's where the luck stopped running. That's where the luck ran out when he did that. Secondly, that speech was nuts, and it was so long. And so, yes, we have to win this for Joe, Sadie. Yes, and Vance has zero riz. Keith, your emotion shows how much you care about it. Yes, that's exactly why, Jim. I mean, I got into this, everyone. Like, I did not do this for a living. This was not what I did for a living. I got into this fight because of Donald Trump. I had a career. I had a production company. I had made a lot of money making commercials for brands, and I was fine doing it. But the second Donald Trump got elected, I was like, I cannot stay on the sidelines and watch the country fall. So I just got up and started to do the work. And I don't know what I was going to do, but it's crazy that I'm sitting here doing this with the following I have, talking to all of you, trying to motivate Democrats to vote. But that's to say that, like, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And so we can win. And the reason why I'm in this fight, I'm not here, I'm not here just for a night. I'm here for a generation. Thank you, Misinterpretation. Very sweet of you. And so I don't know where my train of thought left to, but basically, the reason why I'm here is because of Trump. And I'm not going to let it's just not going to happen. He's not going to win. He's not going to win. Joe Biden understands the stakes of this election too. Okay. Big hit. He needs to do this for a living. Thanks, Brady. We love you, Keith. Thank you. I love you all too. You guys are like for the stash, Steven. I like Pete. I mean, listen, like we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see what people are saying. Let's see what people are saying online. Let's check the stream. All right, what are people saying? Wait, I need to post the picture of me and Kamala. I'm posting that right now. Okay, Kamala will win. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. Yes, the AIDS problem is now Trump's problem. All right, I'm just posting. All right, let's see how this is doing too. Okay, sorry, I'm just like reading stuff. Okay, Keith, Pete attended the fronters are here. I mean, we'll see. I think anything is possible. I think anything is possible. All right, I'm just checking stuff. I'm gonna make Kamala merch. Should I make Kamala merch? Keith Everett's press secretary. Yeah. The stash is thickening. I know. Do you guys like it? Do you like the stash? No, Andrew. I mean, I don't know why that JD Vance and Donald Trump are advertising on my channel, but I will say the silver lining is that they're funding a Democrat to talk badly about them. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. By the way, I don't know how YouTube live streams work. If you are not, I think maybe, I don't know if there's like an algorithm that if you normally don't, you guys like it. Okay. You like the stash. No, I don't know how it works at like, if like some people are like, if basically what I'm trying to say is if you found this live stream because I'm live and you don't subscribe to me and hit the like button. I think the like button is very powerful. It's the best way to you're more sexy without the stash. Yes, I think I like a nice short, well-cut beard and stash. I think I have like best of both worlds right now. But and then like the world changed again. The world changed last Saturday and it changed again on Sunday. This has been like the most taxing news cycle. Okay. Donald Trump is too old to be president. I love it. Donald Trump is too old to be president. Pass it on. This is awesome. I'm sorry. I mean, it's like, you know, oh, Dems are most. No, I mean, listen. The thing that bullied him out were the polls. The answer is Sandy Hook's parent. Interesting. I've been enjoying your thread since I joined, and now you have allayed my fears, made me feel better. Good. Oh, Mary, I'm so glad to hear that. Keith, I just X'd you Pete's tweet. Okay, I'll look at it. Dementia Don will have a hard time against Harris. Yes. Oh, that's another one. I mean, it's awesome. He's the old man in the race. I'm sorry. Do not undersell how important that is. Pelosi told, I mean, listen. The thing I said last time we were live is do not bet against Nancy Pelosi. Donald Trump is too Donald Trump is too old to be president. I want to make that a sign. Donald Trump is just, it's going to be so much. I mean, that is the silver lining, is it is going to be so much harder for him to win. Oh my God. Me when the coconut merch drops, LOL. All right, I think I'm going to make Kamala Harris merch. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I think I'm going to make like a coconut inspired shirt or something. Keith, I read that. Trump will be 83 at the end of his term. Yeah. Yes. No. I'm so sorry. No. Sorry. Sean, that is such a good point. I don't mean to sound ageist. It's just that that has been it has been something that Joe Biden has been, whether you believe it to be wrong or not, has been attacked on. And so I think it's just like it now becomes a singular problem for Trump. That's all I'm giddy about, is that it's no longer baggage the Democrats carry. And I think obviously with age comes wisdom, comes so much experience. It's a great thing, but I think so much of elections are about contrast. You want to make the clearest contrast between you and your opponent, and everything that you can contrast, you want to make your strength and their weakness. So I think it's just the giddiness is that it's just like the ways in which we can say Donald Trump, it just opens up a lot more space for Democrats to kind of say we are so much more different than Trump. That's all. I hope I explained that well enough. Yes, Pelosi is one smart cookie. Coconut merch, I'm in. Okay, maybe I'll do it. There are a lot of areas you can use for Trump to not be president. Kamala. I know polls have forced Biden. Polls had Harris doing worse. I've seen a lot of polls of Harris doing better, and that's before she's had money put behind her. That's before there's a whole messaging campaign around her. That's before the weight of the party is around her. So, yes, we have a lot of work to do, but I'm telling you, the voters have told us repeatedly. They've said one thing. Democrats, Republicans, just give us a candidate who is not Trump or Biden, and we will reward you handsomely. And that Democrats listened. Joe Biden listened for the sake of the country. Amy, Kamala will be the first Gen X president. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, Andrew. I think, Sean, how long do they have, how long are elections in the UK? 6 weeks? Sean?
Yeah.
How long are elections in the UK?
Last one, 6 weeks.
6 weeks. They have whole elections in 6 weeks. We can do this in 4 months. For sure. For sure. Oh, yeah, RFK Jr. is going to probably drop out and endorse Trump now. Watch. Watch. Can she be on the ballot? 100 days. Yeah, 100 days. So much time. Ezra Klein, the Democrat elites got here long after the voters. What the debate did was to make it impossible for them to ignore what the voters already believed. I take nothing away from those who wanted Biden to stay in. Everyone here was acting in good faith under difficult conditions, but the voters were clear all along. That's so true. Like I said, the voters were telling us what they wanted. Pete is super smart and can, yes, I think I like Pete. Yeah, let's fucking go Kamala for sure. Kamala. Hold on, wait, Donald Trump is now the oldest presidential candidate. Man, he's old as hell. Yes, Bill, like someone else said, like, you know, we should be respectful of people who are older because there's nothing wrong with being old, but I just think that they have used that line of attack on us, and it now becomes their own, something they have to deal with. Yes, Pete would stomp JD. Did you guys see JD Vance? Did you see him speaking? JD Vance. Rally. Let's see this. I mean, where is it? There could be a very high probability that, let me know if you can't hear this.
Well, I gotta come to Grand Rapids more often.
Let me know can you hear that? If you can't hear it, then I'll just stop. Oh, you can hear, okay.
Wow.
He has no Riz.
Thank you all so much. It is wonderful to be here with you all, and I've got to say that this is just an incredible crowd, an incredible turnout. I find it
no
hard
Riz.
to believe.
Boring.
I find it hard to believe that a week ago, an assassin tried to take Donald Trump's life, and now we've got a hell of a crowd in Michigan to welcome him back on the campaign trail.
It's giving like CEO.
I heard some OHs, but I'm going to respect Michigan and not respond here. To my Ohio brethren, guys, we got to win Michigan. That's the most important thing this election cycle.
No, sorry. I was just showing that. Sorry, just showing that he sucks. All right, let's watch this. Let's do a palate cleanser. I posted this when I was like trying to just. All right, there's another one that's like kind of ironic, but I love it. I'm gonna show you guys.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Have you guys seen this one?
You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
So like, don't underestimate the power of this stuff. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. Acertorio. I don't think I've said that right. Do not underestimate the power of this. Because this is, Brad is an album. Brad is like the album of the summer. Brad is like a vibe. Brad is like Brad is like you're staying up late, you're having fun, you're like one of the girls, but you're also like your own person. Brad is like the vibe of the summer. And do not underestimate the power of this sort of media, which has been pervasive for the past 3 weeks online, and how it can reshape the image of someone. And Kamala Harris has been the beneficiary of some of the best internet content this past month. And I don't think that's a story that's real. I mean, someone's kind of like done a story on it, but this is something that Trump doesn't have, something Biden doesn't have. And so I just think it speaks to the excitement around her candidacy. And the thing is, it's like grassroots. This isn't something coming from the top down. This is something that came from the bottom up. And that's something you cannot create. You cannot create grassroots momentum. You cannot create a feeling of inertia. You can't create that. But that is happening with VP Harris.
Jealous, I'm just living that life.
Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say,
And you all know, I mean, this is my YouTube. It's so funny. It's so funny. But you guys have seen my end card, right? You know who that is, right? The same undecided. Who is this? So everything, and when it comes to Fox, liar.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Why'd you think I picked her? That was not an accident. I love Pete, and I wanted to be the executive, but realistically, Shapiro. Yes, I think Shapiro is like the chess piece move. Thank you, Brandon. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my God, I love this. Retweet. Okay. All right. How long have I been live streaming? I don't know. Where does it say on here? I don't think it says. Oh, 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna take in all the history in the news. How are you all feeling? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit amped up. I want you all to feel amped up. Josh Shapiro. Yes, did I say the wrong name? Josh Shapiro. Keith, it'll be interesting the midstream. Yes. Good. Be invigorated. This is a shot in the arm. Amped up, but still, yeah. Good. I'm glad you feel better. All right. Well, Mad Cow Corn, by the way, amazing name. Just cry. Let it out. I think there are many tears to be had, good and bad. I don't think anyone would critique you for having feelings in this moment. This is a scary, exciting, weird, sad, happy time. It is all the feelings at once. Yes, Biden is a real hero. I feel unhinged, but in a good way. Yes, that's a good way to put it. I feel unhinged, but in a positive way. Keith Edwards, can you autograph a shirt if I bought one of your Kamala merch? You're such an inspiration to me. Charles, yes. If I make a Kamala merch, I will 100% sign a shirt for you. Good for President Biden. I love him and have so much respect for him. Yes, I mean, me too. I think that's the thing I got most emotional about. Keep up the good work, Keith, and thanks for your efforts for the country. Thank you, Sean. I had to look up that quote when I heard it on a tag of your YouTube. I thought it was from Musical. I love that she said that. Yes, it's from Kamala. It's Kamala. I had to know if I'm saying her name right. Apparently, Republicans don't say it right. Yeah, autograph her. I guess we could do that. I mean, if you all want a signed shirt, I could make a shirt and sign it. What a way to start the week. I know. By the way, remember last week when the world changed? Last Saturday? It just did it. It just happened again. This is the craziest election ever. Please let us know when you make merch. All right, well, Charles. Keith, does Biden's campaign money? Yes, Biden's campaign money will transfer to Harris. It's very easy. Very easily. Okay. I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for your support, for being on here with me. We're experiencing history together, and we're going to win together in November. But remember, winning in November isn't guaranteed. So we have to do everything we can between now and then. We gotta turn all of that negative energy into positive energy. We can win. We can win. Okay? All right, her Act Blue page came out. Let's see. Oh, I don't see it. All right. Well, I will put it somewhere. I'll tweet it. Okay. Bye, everyone. It's gonna be a great summer. It's gonna be a great summer. Bye.